Hey guys, it's Caitlin here again. Um, this is episode 2, and I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of progress I've made. I bounced a little bit a few days after I made the first Blood Palooza video. I went up to 163, now I'm down to 161 because I started counting my calories. And guys, counting your calories is not that difficult. It's not that restraining, and a lot of exercises you do burn a lot of calories. The thing is, your body uses a lot of calories during the day, and when you sleep at night, when you're at rest, you're using the most calories your body's going to do because most often your body's going to be at rest. If you're fidgeting though, that helps you burn a lot more calories. If you're like me, 5 foot tall, and you're lightly active, I guess, during work, and you spend most of your day on your feet, the recommended daily calories, if you're gonna be trying to lose weight, is 1,200. Anything less than that could put your body in starvation mode, and that's not good because it makes it really hard to lose weight. You're more likely to lose muscle than fat, and you don't want to do that. A way to prevent this is to eat 1,200 calories and then burn off around 300 or something like that. And it's not hard to do that. If you run on a treadmill at around 4 miles per hour for 15 minutes, it burns 163 calories on a 1% incline. If you do that twice a day, which means you run pretty much 2 miles a day, it's easy, I promise. I do it when I have time. Last 2 days I haven't had time to do a good run. But if you do it, it's really good for you. It can help you build up endurance, and it's a lot of fun if you like to run. The thing I like to do is I'll listen to some of my favorite YouTube Let's Plays while I'm running. Oh, and also, guys, there's a new app I'm using for my phone to count my calories. And it's called MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal helps me track every single calorie I take in. If they don't have it, they don't have the food in the database, you can add it in. It gives you 4 convenient types of meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You can add that in there, but it only counts calories in exercise when you're doing cardio. So you're trying to lose weight. When you weight train, you normally are trying to gain muscle mass, which actually is gaining weight. And I mean, muscle mass isn't bad, but it's still gaining weight. And it also helps you keep track of the nutrients you take into your body. Because that's kind of hard to do, because you don't really take into account all the nutrients that you've taken in on a daily basis. I'm going to open my app, and I'm going to tell you guys all the things that I had today, which is kind of ridiculous. And the thing is, yesterday I went to Denny's after I went out to a pre-release for Magic: The Gathering Dragons of Tarkir, and me and my friend Michael ended up going to Denny's afterwards, and I had a steak, we shared a thing of fries, and then I had mashed potatoes with cheese on them and mac and cheese. And I'm just going to take a look at, well, really, it's 2 days ago. I'm just going to take a look at the nutrients I took in. And I'm over the total fat that I should have took in. Over unsaturated, I did not meet my polyunsaturated or monounsaturated, and then I took in no trans fats. I was fine on cholesterol, but my sodium was over 1,000 milligrams more than it should have been, and that's not good. You don't want to take in a bunch of sodium. It's really bad for you. I took in not a lot of potassium. You should be taking in not a lot of potassium. Daily recommended is 3,500 milligrams. I took in a lot of sugar. I took in too much sugar. I took in too many grams of protein. I didn't meet any of my goals for my minerals and vitamins. But yeah, all of this stuff is something you should be paying attention to if you're trying to have a diet because you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And let's see. Yesterday, well, actually, that day, let's see, everything I ate. And this thing has a cool thing. It'll have the diary, which is your food and exercise. For my food, I ate an apple for breakfast, had a ham and cheese sandwich and some grapes for lunch, and that was 344 calories. And then for dinner, I had, well, really part of it was a snack, a hot dog with a bun and about a serving of ketchup. That was in a snack, and then the dinner from Denny's. And then for the snack that I had some crunchy Cheetos, some Coke, and some Mountain Dew, which is really bad. I shouldn't have been drinking soda, and I kind of regret it. Yesterday, well, now it's yesterday, I had an apple, an orange, some grapes, a ham and cheese sandwich, a frozen turkey pot pie, and a part of another frozen turkey pot pie that my boyfriend didn't want to eat. It was like a fifth or a sixth of the pie. And I had a dinner roll, and there's a little bit of butter. I also had some oatmeal when I got home just to settle my stomach. And then I did calisthenics for 5 minutes, and I jogged in place for 30. And the cool thing is that jogging in place burned 292 calories. That's a lot. And I'm not sure what I'm going to weigh in the morning. It's actually really late. Right now it's almost 2 in the morning. And it's 3:24. I'm tired. I think that's the doggies. It's been about a week since I did my first Let's Loser. But, let's see. Let's call it a story about 7th grade. Because I said I'd tell you guys a little bit about myself in every video. In 7th grade, I was starting to get into a interesting group of playing Jane/Geek girls. And all of us were just like, not total outcasts, but we were outcasts. I was the total outcast. Nobody liked me in middle school. I was the girl that pretty much had, well, I didn't literally have it, but I looked like, everybody treated me like I was a leopard. Everybody called me Wolf Girl because it was my favorite animal, and there was this crazy story that went around the school that said I was raised by wolves, which I wasn't. I have 2 loving parents, and they raised me from when I was a baby, so no wolves there. I don't even like wolves that much anymore. I like foxes, so okay. It started out with stray dogs, and then they turned into wolves, and everybody just totally blew that thing out of proportion, and it got me to be outcasted. That started in 6th grade when I went to Cherry Hill. That just started when I got there, like a week after I got there. And then it traveled with me all the way into sophomore year of high school. That's pretty bad. People don't know how to let anything go. It's hilarious now that I think about it. Oh, and guys, another thing you can do is count how many calories you're using at work. Which means if you're going to walk around for 3 hours, you should probably log that in your calorie diary. And if you're using MyFitnessPal, and I think there's an app for Android, Apple, and Windows, and I'm using the Windows app, you can keep an eye on your calories. Even if you're using calories at work, put it in there. There's, for cardio and stuff, walking around at a leisurely pace for 180 minutes, not 180, 180 minutes is like 600 calories. And you're burning that walking at work. Or if you're cleaning for 2 or 3 hours, that is a lot of calories. It is a lot of calories. And if you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to count calories, you need to log every single thing so you're not starving your body. of all the calories it actually needs to function. Because if you go into too much of a deficit and your body can't compensate by taking the calories out of your fat, you could go in, I don't know this for sure, but I believe that you might be able to go into shock over that. Heard something about that, but I don't know. But guys, just make sure you're at least taking in 1,200 to 1,600, depending on your weight and height, and your ideal weight and height, because that helps stabilize what you're gonna have. You're gonna want to be eating when you're at your target weight. My target weight is 135 pounds. Planning to have some nice muscle, and I'm planning to be ready for beach weather when beach weather comes. And I hope I'm ready in May. I have to talk to some of my professors, see if I can take my finals early. Hopefully I can. That'll be fun. Because I'm planning on going on vacation in May. Wherever my boyfriend's parents are going, that'll be fun. But either way, all this stuff takes a factor into your weight loss journey. Do you want to lose 2.5 pounds every week? I would only go 2 because anything more than 2 is really unhealthy and unsafe. A good starting point is losing 2 pounds a week. That can be a stretch though later into your diet, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not calling what I'm doing a diet because it's just like 2 or 3 changes and it's me watching what I eat. I'm not removing anything from my diet completely. So, well, and also, if you're under 18, don't worry about dieting. Don't worry about what everybody else is saying about your weight. They can go fuck themselves. I'll tell you that. Because when you're growing up and you're maturing and your body isn't fully matured, you bouncing around your weight is normal. And if you're still growing, you're still getting taller, that weight will disperse, especially if you're around 12 or 13, possibly 14. That weight will eventually disperse all around the body. Mine didn't because I stopped growing in 6th grade, and I'm stuck at 5 foot tall for the rest of my life. Unless I shrink. God hoping I don't shrink. But either way, guys, if you are under 18, don't diet. It's bad for you. I mean, make sure you're making healthy choices when you're eating meals. If you can decide what your parents are going to get you, like if they're going to go to a fast food place, instead of having them order you a burger, try going for a grilled chicken sandwich. Instead of having them put extra special sauce on your burger, have them put none on. Those little things count a lot. Everything that you take into your body that has calories can account for part of your weight. Every pound is about 3,500 calories. Every pound of fat. I'm not sure about muscle loss. Every pound of fat is 3,500 calories. And burning that, so to burn 2 pounds of fat in a week, you have to burn 7,000 calories. That's going to be interesting to see if people can actually do that on a daily basis. If you want to do, you can lose that much weight. You can lose 2 pounds a day. But if your body can't handle it, if you're like ill, that can hurt your body even more just trying to diet. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I know I didn't give you much of a story, but these are just ideas that I had, I guess. And also, just wanted to tell you guys about that app. And also, a little bit of news for MTG lovers. I pulled in Ugin. Not in my pre-release box though, which sucks because I couldn't use it in my pre-release deck. But I pulled in Ugin in a fat pack for Fate Reforged, and that was great. Everybody was like, oh my god, at the pre-release, they were like, oh my god, how the hell did you pull an Ugin? Out of 18 packs, I pulled like 2 hollows, that was it. And then I pulled one mythic. I pulled Ugin, and he was the only mythic I pulled. No, I pulled Warden of the First Tree or something like that. That was the only other mythic I pulled. I didn't pull any mythics in my pre-release box, though, which is crazy. And my promo was a Stratus Dancer. It was a Hollow Stratus Dancer, and I love that card because the morph is so good. It is so good. Well guys, since this isn't a major update about me losing a ton of weight, I'm not going to model for you guys exactly what I look like right now. I weigh 161 pounds, and it is 2 o'clock on March 24th, so it's really like March 23rd, kind of. My body still thinks it's yesterday, I guess. Well, I'm signing off, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.